am so proud to be here today. Today, as we stand here, we mark a new beginning for our party and our country as we welcome our presidential nominee, Kamala Harris, back to our state. Now, as California Attorney General, Kamala Harris was the top prosecutor for the largest state in the nation, standing up for the rule of law and taking on perpetrators of all kinds, which is exactly the kind of experience that will come in handy at a moment like this. As a United States Senator, I was always riveted to watch her on the Judiciary Committee hold the powerful to account. And as Vice President, she fought fervently to restore reproductive freedom after the Supreme Court overturned Roe. I am so proud to support Kamala for President of the United States. And so I also want to recognize the next Vice President of the United States, Governor Tim Walz. You know, as a military veteran, a teacher, and a true public servant, he is a fantastic addition to the Democratic ticket. Now, when he and I served in the House of Representatives together, we worked together to stand up for our dairy farmers. And while serving as governor of our neighboring state, Minnesota, we worked together to bring $1 billion for a new bridge in Superior, Wisconsin that'll connect our two states, create jobs, bolster our economy, and make sure our families can get to work on time. In picking a fellow Midwesterner, it is clear that this campaign knows that the path to the presidency and to control of the United States Senate runs directly through the Midwest. And that means it runs directly through Wisconsin because we are the battleground state. Wisconsin is likely to decide who our next president is and who controls the United States Senate. And Wisconsin, speaking of that U.S. Senate seat, I'm being challenged by a self-funding multimillionaire by the name of Eric Hovde. Now, Hovde owns a $3 billion California bank, a $7 million ocean view home in Laguna Beach, and he's been named one of the influential residents of Orange County 3 years in a row. Folks, we have a green county, Wisconsin. We have a brown county, Wisconsin, but there's no Orange County, Wisconsin. And you may laugh at that, but the stakes of this race are really high. Hovde celebrated when Roe was overturned. He said he's 100% anti-choice. Meanwhile, I am leading the effort to restore reproductive freedoms with my Women's Health Protection Act. On health care, my opponent wants to repeal the Affordable Care Act and kick millions off of their health insurance. You know, living without health insurance throughout my youth due to a childhood illness is why I got into public service to begin with. I wrote the provision in the Affordable Care Act that allows young people to stay on their parents' insurance until they turn 26. And I will never stop fighting until all Americans have the quality, affordable health care they need and deserve. On the economy, Eric Hovde wants to cut Social Security and Medicare while giving new tax breaks to the ultra-wealthy and well-connected like himself. As your senator, I will always fight to bring down costs for working families and make sure that multimillionaires like my opponent pay their fair share. Now, with Eric Hovde, it's more than just the issues. He's insulted just about everyone in our state. He's called farmers lazy. He said seniors in nursing homes shouldn't have the right to vote. He told kids of single moms that they're likely to be poor and on drugs. He even said that people who are struggling with their weight should pay more for their health insurance. Can you believe it? You know, it's clear that he has spent more time on his private beach in California than on a factory floor or a family farm here in Wisconsin. We need to defeat him not only to protect the rights and freedoms that we hold dear, not only to continue to deliver for working families, but because Wisconsinites actually deserve a senator who understands them, not one who insults them. So Wisconsin, in just 90 days, you will have that choice. You will decide between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump, and you will decide between me and my opponent. And the stakes of that choice could not be higher. So if you're with me in this fight, I ask you to join my team at TammyBaldwin.com or by texting Tammy to 24007. You are all so amazing. Know your power. When I see this crowd, I know that together we will fight, and together we will win.